Hello everyone, I'm Lisa.
I'm Christopher.
Wayne.
I'm Hubert.
So today we are going to present about Honda CR-V 2017. The purpose of this video is to present to our marketing managers about how to be more effective at directing customers to Honda CR-V with using CDMP. CDMP stands for Consumer Decision Making Process. There are 5 steps in this process. Later, my partner, Christopher's friend and Hubert will explain more about it. So now, let me show you our target customers.
Target customer. Our target market is Generation Y, and our target customer will be manager. This is our target customer, Mr. Tiong. He is a middle-aged man, worked in bank as brand manager about 15 years. He lives in Kuching, Malaysia, married and has 2 kids. His monthly income is about 8,500. He has been driving Protowira for 10 years and with high mileage. He drives for at least 25 km per day. He is seeking for a vehicle that is environmentally friendly and fuel-saving. He is also a tech-savvy person whereby he is connected, literally searching most of the information he wants by surfing on the internet. His hobby is to play golf with customers in the weekend. He is a family-oriented person. There will be family dinner on every Saturday night. So now, let Christopher, my partner, explain to you why Mr. Tiong is our target marketer.
Step 1. Need reconnection. A normal consumer needs a car instead of Ford or Honda CR-V 2017, which is a brand, is because it is more convenient as you can go anywhere you want without needing to asking someone for a ride. Besides that, it is also more reliable compared to taxi or car hailing service such as GrabCar. However, in this case, Mr. Tiong is a middle-aged man who works as a bank manager in bank. The actual problem or needs that Mr. Tiong is facing is that there is a need for him to show his social status when he is meeting his customers. Next, the problem he is facing is that if he wants to buy a Honda CR-V 2017 by cash, he will face financial issues. Moreover, the old car that he owns has high mileage and have to send for frequent repair. Therefore, he needs a new car so that he can save all the money and time and trouble for him to send the car for repair. And lastly, safety purposes. When he is driving his old car, he will feel insecure and dangerous to always drive high mileage car on the road, as accident may happen. Moving on is the factor that triggered Mr. Tiong to purchase a Honda CR-V 2017. The factor that will trigger Mr. Tiong to purchase a Honda CR-V 2017 is that Mr. Tiong has very high self-esteem. As a manager, he wants to show his social status. Besides that, by surfing the internet, he will find out the price of the Honda CR-V 2017 that is relatively cheap when compared to the competitor's product and has better specification. Moving on is the needs of transportation. Needs of transportation is also a factor that will trigger Mr. Tiong buying behavior, as there are more family members in a house that needs a car. In addition, Honda CR-V has vehicle performance with the newest technology and has better safety features than competitors' product, and most importantly, the car is eco-friendly.
Step 2. Information search. Target customer will go through both internal and external information search. Considering Generation Y consists of technology savvy, they are more likely to search for information through electrical device and social media website. The convenience of technology has now enabled them to reach out to more information than just through newspaper or magazine. To the target customer, convenience and efficiency is the point. They prefer Do research through the Honda website to compare the features and specifications of the other model and seek for online helpful information. As a communicator, they tend to walk in the showroom and directly seek for more information about the car. Meanwhile, a family-oriented group of people, they trust and always have faith in their family. Also, family will always be their priority and assess them in every decision-making process. Purchasing a car requires a long process of deciding as compared to buying clothes. Therefore, they will further discuss their opinion and have a sharing session before deciding to purchase the car. Having certain status in the workplace also allowed them to make friends with few colleagues. They will also look into the features of the vehicle together and to decide whether the vehicle fulfills their self-esteem needs and at the same time functional but does not harm the environment. Through the information gathered, they will be able to obtain more precise and in-depth features of the vehicle. The price, they can obtain the price suggested by the manufacturer MSRP, manufacturer suggested retail price, through the showroom and do comparison with friends and family based on more familiar SUV vehicle to ensure right purchase decision.
Step 3. Evaluation of alternatives. Mr. Tiong will likely to consider alternative products or brands as there are a lot of similar offers by competitors. That's why Honda introduces Honda CR-V 2017, which has very attractive starting price when compared to the other brand. But also consider the market Honda is targeting. Honda CR-V 2017 is also considered as a medium high-end motor vehicle rather than those high-end vehicles such as E-segment or F-segment vehicle like Mercedes E-Class and BMW T-Series, which are more expensive than Honda CR-V 2017. Consumer will evaluate the alternative based on the price, of course, the warranty of the package that the company offers, and the features of the car. Below are the few alternatives that are selected. So these are the alternatives for Honda CR-V 2017. First is Mazda CX-5. Second is Toyota RAV4, and lastly, Dodge Durango 2017. What Mr. Tiong will be looking at is the price point, the warranty, and the features of the cars. And for price point, Honda CR-V has a starting price of 25,000, and Mazda CX-5 has a starting price of 20,500. Toyota RAV4 has the starting price of 24,900. And lastly, Dodge Durango has the most expensive starting price of 30,000. So in this case, Mazda CX-5 has the advantage. Moving on to the warranty, each of the company provides similar warranty as they provide 3 years and 36 miles of warranty. However, for Mazda CX-5, the company provides unlimited miles for the 3-year periods. So in this case, Mazda CX-5 takes the advantage again. However, when we move into the features, Honda CR-V has turbocharged engine, has roomy interior, and most importantly, eco-friendly, which is what Mr. Tiong is looking for in his new car. And moving to Mazda CX-5, it has G-factory control, powerful engine with smooth transmission. However, it don't have the economical friendly mode which Mr. Tiong is looking for. And moving on to Toyota RAV4, it is more economical and fuel saving. Lastly, Dodge Durango has best engine and quick power and has better performance score. And lastly, it also has impressive standard tech. So Honda CR-V 2017 will be the best choice for Mr. Tiong because of the eco-friendly features. Even though the price of 25,000 USD is a bit pricey for him, but he is a bank manager so he can afford it. And the warranty provided is all similar. So Honda CR-V 2017 is a recommendation for Mr. Tiong. So that's all for step 3. Next, Fixing will be talking about step 4 and step 5.
Step 4, Purchase Decision. Mr. Tiong will be persuaded to purchase the whole new launch Honda CR-V 2017 in terms of its excellent safety standard with advanced technology kits such as lane departure monitoring and blind spot monitoring. As the Generation Y prioritize family members, safety standard will be their main concern before diving in purchase decision. Therefore, CR-V 2017 provides standardized, high-quality safety kits to ensure safety, especially towards babies, toddlers, and elderly. The four-wheel drive and general dynamics of the vehicle is suitable for daily driving and weekend short getaway to somewhere far. The car is stable and equipped with 190 horsepower without disturbing noise, which is suitable for Mr. Tiong's whole family without worrying about wobbling along the drive that may cause discomfort to the children and elderly. The car also provides spacious, subcompact space for small to medium-sized family, as it fits around 7 passengers, although it only stated 5 seats. Although the setting price is higher than other SUV vehicle, Honda CR-V 2017 is more top-rated and promotes fuel-saving features. Equipped with heated seat features, Mr. Tiong can turn the feature on when there is heavy rain in seats, or when the seats feels cold, or whenever children and elderly need to warm up the seats to feel comfortable. The vehicle is also equipped with useful navigation system, radio system, USB ports that is essential for Mr. Tiong who need his phone to be charged on the go, and Bluetooth system that connects media files from smartphones to the car. The CR-V 2017 ranked in the first place honorably among all the SUVs with an excellent combination of quality and value. There are cheaper subcompact SUV in the market but not going to win over the dominant force and high reputation of Honda CR-V 2017. Economic or financial crisis is the main factor that caused a downturn of purchasing power and stopping targeted customers to purchase slightly costly cars. In relation to this, solution provided are marketers. Honda should take a step to bounce back the purchasing power by collaborating with Maybank to provide lower installment payment interest to attract buyers. Step 5. Post-purchase behavior. Simply defined, post-purchase behavior is the stage of the buyer decision process when a consumer will take additional action based purely on their satisfaction or dissatisfaction. The consumer's level of satisfaction or dissatisfaction is directly related to the varying relationship between their initial expectations of the product pre-purchase and their perception of the actual performance of the product post-purchase. If after the purchase the consumer perceives the product's performance as matching their expectations or even exceeding them, they will be satisfied. If their perception of the product's performance is less than expectation, then the consumer will feel dissatisfied. The larger the gap between their expectations and the product's performance, the more dissatisfaction. This dissatisfaction leads to cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is a buyer discomfort caused by post-purchase conflict resulting from dissatisfaction. The reality is that all purchases, big and small, will result in some degree of cognitive dissonance. This is always the case because every purchase a consumer makes involves some sort of compromise. Since consumers form beliefs and attitude early in the buyer decision process, at some point they will be concerned about having a negative experience with the product they may choose or potentially missing the perceived benefits of other competing brands. Mr. Tiong will feel satisfied with the 2017 Honda CR-V because Honda has always been standing for its good reputation in terms of the safety measures meet with their expectation as they are family-oriented. The sport utility vehicle also suits the modern small-sized family with spacious interior and outboard features that will definitely lure the buying power of consumer. Secondly, Generation Y are smart in financial. The low interest of installment loan will also increase their buying desire, and Honda also provide free services throughout the warranty period for 3 years to ease the customer's cognitive dissonance. Dissatisfaction arises as reviewed, the navigation system isn't as reliable as expected, and the engine is both weaker and happen to be more tastier than the turbo, but not concerning the environmental issue. Meanwhile, the touch screen could also be finicky and lacks a separate tuning knob that might be concerned to technology savvy as Generation Y. In the next purchase, consumer must still support the Honda CR-V 2017 in terms of its versatility and reliability because as compared to Mazda CX-5, which are both SUV, Honda CR-V happens to be more durable and has less negative customers' review.
In step 1, Mr. Tiong having problem with his transportation, which needs to buy a new car with better features and rooms. He needing to show his social status as he is a bank manager. The main problem that triggered Mr. Tiong to buy a new car is his old car has high mileage and needs frequent repairs. In step 2, Mr. Tiong will have 2 ways to search for information. One is internal search, another one is external search. Internal search is Mr. Tiong get from his memories. External search is Mr. Tiong get his information from friends, families, magazine or internet. In step 3, Mr. Tiong is comparing Honda CR-V with its alternative. And here's an evaluation table of the comparison. In step 4, there are few factors that might influence Mr. Tiong's decisions. For example, economic downturn, low interest rate given, and natural disaster. But at last, Mr. Tiong get to choose Honda CR-V is because it has a reasonable price, that with quality features, and the most important is it is environmentally friendly. In step 5, Mr. Tiong is satisfied with Honda CR-V is because it has a sufficient space and attractive price with monthly installment payment. Mr. Tiong might not be satisfied with Honda CR-V is because the turbo is thirsty and weak and the navigation system might not be accurate sometimes. So here's some recommendation to our marketers of Honda CR-V. First, organize more some event to introduce Honda CR-V so it will be a more recognized car.
Secondly, is the difficulties of the consumer looking for the information on the web by providing more information about the products offered and provide live chat on the website.
Thirdly, study about the competitor. This will make sure that we know what our competitor is offering. With that, we can enhance our competitive advantage as well as improve on our product based on competitor product.
Fourth, captures the customer's voice. When the marketers listen to the feedback of customers, they can understand better on the demand of the customers and provide improvement based on their reviews and be even more productive and efficient in the future. Lastly, Honda can cover the insurance and tax for the vehicle sold to relieve consumers' cognitive dissonance and increase the satisfaction of the purchase.
So that's all for our video.